Tonight, Central Bank of Nigeria issues new regulations to strengthen identification process with banking system. Niger Delta stakeholders urge security agencies to fish out alleged military personnel engaging in crude oil theft. Details of this and other stories in just a moment. Good evening and welcome to Akbc 45 News. I am Miriam Ikbutu. The country home of the former State Executive Council member Barrister Mekbotai in Una local government area came alive Thursday as friends and associates converged to witness the marriage of their daughters Etieno and Engineer Obong Okomi. The marriage, which took place according to the native laws and customs of the bride's family, had in attendance the governor of Akwa State, Pastor Moino, and other government functionaries. A government house reporter, Ubakekong, was there for the following report.
The state governor, Pastor Moino, congratulated Barrister Mekbotai and his wife Owidere for nurturing their daughter Etieno into a responsible adult who has brought them honor by attracting a responsible suitor. He urged other Akwa Ibom youths to emulate the couple's set standard for marriage while thanking the bride's parents for their positive contributions to the growth of Akwa Ibom State.
We are here this evening to congratulate you, congratulate both of you for choosing yourselves and loving yourselves and honoring your parents. When you do it this way, you have honored your parents and you know the best due to them. God bless you to be with you. Salute your parents and all the importance for training up young women and investing in them and giving them the right character.
The governor sat through the traditional marriage ceremony as the couple received blessings from their parents and were declared husband and wife, having fulfilled the requirements for marriage. Akbc News.
Female engineers in Akwa Ibom State have been advised to sustain awareness campaign against gender abuse and discrimination in their profession to ensure increased enrollment, safety and visibility of women engineers. The State Deputy Governor, Senator Kuniyarinyi, gave the advice at the 2023 International Day for Women in Engineering. The event, organized by the Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, held at Ikorekbene. A government house reporter, Utubi Mokun, has the details.
Senator Yarani said it was possible that some men in engineering profession would discriminate against women, noting that normal workplace disagreements can result in serious abuses. Dr. Yarani said although women are lacking behind in engineering, the activities of organizations like the Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria and its parent global body have helped to increase awareness among the young girls. The Deputy Governor was represented by the Permanent Secretary in our Deputy Governor was represented by the Permanent Secretary in our office, Mrs. Grace June.
It is heartwarming that the careers of most of the women, few women in engineering have been characterized by excellence. The male engineers should make to see reasons to encourage
The President's Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, ABWAN, Engineer Elizabeth Etereko, recognized and honored the remarkable contributions of women engineers worldwide, explaining that this year's theme sheds more light on the extraordinary work women engineers are doing to ensure the well-being and safety of the society.
It is happening to acknowledge that women engineers around the world are still deeply underrepresented. This imbalance is not unique in Nigeria, but persists globally, calling for our attention and our action. On this International Women Engineering Day, let us commit ourselves to the cause of promoting safety, diversity, and equity in engineering.
The national chairman of the Nigerian Institute of Safety Engineers, Engineer Yekaneko, spoke on the theme Women in Engineering, Advancing Safety and Visibility, noting the importance for professional organizations, governments, industries, and other relevant partners to make joint efforts in achieving goals that will develop a prosperous, responsible, sustainable economy. The Engineer said will make the state an investment destination.
The youth ability to support the government in areas of professional trainings, technical input in the aspect of the growth and operation of the safety oversight supervision in the state. A lot is going on which affects health and safety and well-being of citizens, bordering on public safety, which the state government can intervene through the passing of the law established by the State Safety Commission.
Akbc News.
The 13th matriculation ceremony of the Akwa Ibom State University, Ikoropaden, has been held with the admission of 2,890 fresh students. The ceremony, which held at the sports ground of the main campus, Ikoropaden, brought together guests, parents and guardians, friends of the university, as well as members of the university community. It was directed by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Sesien.
That was a procession of the 2,890 newly admitted students into the 2022-2023 academic session of the university. A breakdown shows that 102 students were admitted into the Faculty of Agriculture, 414 into Faculty of Arts, 473 Biological Sciences. Education had 274 freshers. Others include Faculty of Engineering with 529 students. Faculty of Management Sciences admitted 432. Faculty of Sciences 296, while the Faculty of Social Sciences admitted 370 new students. Addressing the matriculants, the Vice-Chancellor of the Akwa Ibom State University, Professor Sesien, charged them to be studious, level-headed, and obedient to rules and regulations of the school, to graduate with flying colors. While congratulating them, Professor Sesien tasked them to set ambitious goals, embrace new experiences and perspectives, and approach their studies with curiosity.
As you embark on this new chapter in your life, please take advantage of every opportunity that this university has to offer and engage with your peers, faculty and staff to make the most of your time here. May I assure you that choosing Akwa Ibom State University is a clear confirmation of your confidence in our university as a citadel of excellence.
The 2,890 students took their matriculation oath, administered by the registrar, Dr. Ibi Enoibara.
Solemnly and publicly declare that I will, to the best of my ability, pursue seriously my course of studies and contribute in every way to foster the unity and progress of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State,
Some of the matriculating students bared their minds on the occasion.
I'm happy now. I finally be a student. Like of this school without my matric number, I cannot be a student. So I'm getting my number today. I'm a student.
God give God the glory for making this occasion to be a successful occasion. And as you can see, God has done it for us. So we really thank God for all He has done.
All the time, people that really have the opportunity on that.
Some parents and guests could not also hide their joy.
You should focus on education, because education is the bedrock of the society. Okay, I always pray that my God should protect him till he's finished, and I wish him good luck.
Because our main aim of being here is to study, come out and become outstanding in the society. So I wish her all the best, success in all her studies.
We'll do a short break now. When we come back, more news. Do stay with us.
I just want your papers, please.
Sir.
Salary do it now. Yes, sir. And month I never even reach safe. Na salary plenty, oh. No wonder I no gree collect roja for my hand. Shut up, sir. I'm here to bail my younger brother.
If it happen.
With good luck,
Proper funding, training,
and cooperation.
if it happen.
You are still watching Akbc 45 News. In Niger Delta Monarch, leaders and stakeholders have asked the nation's security agencies to carry out internal cleansing and fishing out officers and men involved in crude oil banditry, rather than challenging a citizen that spoke the bitter truth to name the complicit security officials. They asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who recently sacked all the service chiefs and appointed new ones, to give the fresh henchmen clear-cut directives to expose and punish all military personnel engaged in crude oil theft. The stakeholders who spoke to journalists during the week insisted Dokubo Asari should not mention any name publicly, and that security officials participating in oil bunkering was common knowledge in the creeks. The OVA of Ingere Kingdom in Delta State, King Obukowo Monday Whiskey, who noted that the military was trying to serve first, said the federal government must be very discreet in its investigation to know who the crude oil thieves are, as the oil they are stealing are not in drums but in high capital barges and in most cases ships. He therefore urged the federal government to take the investigation more seriously and should do their work and not expect any individual organization to tell them those responsible for oil theft in the country. June 23 every year is Public Service Day. The day aims at showcasing the roles of public servants in driving development and progress, as well as honor dedicated individuals who are exceptional in the discharge of their duties. In the following report, Patience John spoke with some public servants in the state, including the head of civil service, Elder Fiomisian, on the celebration.
The celebration, which took off in 2003,
revolves around celebrating the value of service to community. It seeks to reward creative achievement and contributions of public service institutions. How are Akwa public servants celebrated?
The public servants have contributed to the success of any administration in the state. They are encouraging that worker by way of celebrating the worker on the public service day. For this year, there will be more festivity as it ought to be because the new government is still doing some housekeeping. And I think in subsequent years we'll continue to engage government to observe the World Public Service Day.
Akbc State stands tall the Committee of States in Nigeria. I have been exposed to the understanding some states are still owing salaries. In these states, every 28-29 day of the month, everybody is expecting. And before 30, salaries will drop. Akbc State has a very well-organized workforce. The hierarchy of staff, the training and the retraining, the mobilizations, the terms of exposure, some of our staff have been sent outside the country.
The Director Administration Deputy Governor's Office, Mr. Samuel Omo, there is need to celebrate public servants considering their contributions to the overall development of the society.
And that's our public servants. They are the bedrock of governance. And for every government, without an effective and efficient public service, such government cannot succeed.
Other respondents also spoke on ways to motivate public servants for greater productivity.
The World Public Service Day does not only stop at the festivity, convergence of the workers in one place to celebrate, to have a celebration. When you acknowledge the role that your staff is playing and give the worker a pat on the back, you are encouraging that person. You are recognizing that that person's duty is important.
It's a place of the government to see about the civil service that we can dress well and attend to our customers or the work we have to do. We have to be entertained very well because you can see now transportation, everything is high, so there is need for us to be remembered.
Those who spoke with Akbc News equally assess the level of commitment of the state governments to public service, while calling on public servants to up the ante.
The training of public servants will go a long way to be at the very best in them, training and retraining of the civil servant or the public servant, and then encouraging the civil servants to do their work, supplying the necessary tools to help them achieve the set growth of government to the public service. So to me, encouragement through mobilization, through innovations, supplying of current tools like computers, things like that will go a long way to enhance productivity.
This respondent has this to say in celebration of Public Service Day.
Pastor Mono's coming. This is coming. There is transformation. This is coming. There is repackaging. This is coming. There is love. This is coming. This is peace. Re-energizing.
The Public Service Day instills in people a sense of responsibility for societal issues and civil behavior. Precious John, Akbc News.
President Bola Tinubu has spoken about the suspension and subsequent arrest of the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, suspended to allow for investigation into some allegations leveled against him. The president, during an interactive session with Nigerians residing in France and neighboring countries on Friday, said the financial system was rotten under Emefiele. He revealed that many of those living outside the country were unable to send money to their parents and relatives due to the multiple exchange rates, saying that is gone now. The president stressed that the financial system aided few people to make bags of money while others suffered. And still on Central Bank, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has issued new regulations mandating financial institutions to gather additional customer information, including social media handles, email address, telephone numbers, and residential addresses. This move aims to strengthen the identification process within the banking system. The CBN outlined these requirements in its recent release document titled See Central Bank of Nigeria Customer Due Diligence Regulations 2023. The CBN stated that the regulations were established to enhance customer due diligence measure for financial institutions under its regulatory oversight. The goal is also to ensure compliance with the provisions of the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, Terrorism Prevention Prohibition Act 2022, Central Bank of Nigeria Anti-Money Laundering Combating the Financing of Terrorism and Countering Proliferation Financial of Weapons of Mass Destruction in Financial Institutions 2022, and international best practices. Individual, according to CBN, must provide an unexpired passport, national identification card, residence permit, social security records, or driver's license as proof of identification. The financial institutions are required to gather details regarding the types of account, nature of the banking relationship, signature, and politically